the right-hand side for the fourth set. So what we were going to do is we're just going to push this one out of the way to give you an idea. We're going to push it up here, I think, or push it back, and then we'll bring the other one up. What do you think? Then maybe we'll be able to turn that wheel.
Right. You want to bring that one up?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to show them how it is.
Yeah, I'll bring a big mixed wrap.
Really sort of, I'm going to let you get it moving. Once it's done,
I'll be right outside that garage. Okay, I'll be up there.
I would think this is really a three-man operation in terms of wheeling these things around, because I'm really, really strong. I'm not the average guy who do it like me.
Ha, mule!
But later you'll see it's probably pretty better with three people. So this is the one that goes on this side. We're going to push it up and then move it over.
And now, your front wheel down.
You could probably just put 3 folding chairs out here.
Oh, no. Yeah, I got you. I'll edit it out.
Well, you know what? Yes.
Not because of this, but because of the floor.
Because of the floor. If it were concrete, you could just leave it, but just because of the Mondo for divots.
What's it called, Mondo?
That's the flooring. That's the name.
Yeah.
Do you guys really want to push it over there?
No, this one's just gonna go right here. We're just gonna roll it out and show you how you do it. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So we should bring this one back and straighten it out. But I don't know if we have that kind of space. I don't know if we have that kind of space.
I'm gonna push it out past these columns. Sorry. How we do it. Just gonna straight out.
Are these limestone?
Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Right, there could be, so the capabilities there.
If I pop that open right now. Jimmy's in there.
Back there, yeah.
Gotta go use your.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Hey, Billy. Broken Mac.
Need your blood pressure taken now? That's it. Bobby, don't go over there and hide. You're one of the guys that are going to be moving this. Guys are going to be moving this. Bobby, jump right in. Where's the other one? Rich. What's going to move? Not moving. Get your stuff. I know.
Where are they? They're out there, yeah.
What, did you do this one or did you do the other one?
No, we did this one.
Is there something to put in there to crank the wheels down?
We did have, well, it's on the dolly.
Yeah.
So, yes, you crank it up and it goes up and down on the dolly. It's all the way up on the
it's up
dolly
now?
now. The cranks won't go anymore. So there's some kind of issue with the way this is put itself together here. What we're finding is that one wheel should be up and it's not. Everything else is off the ground.
Well, can we do just this one, Jerry, and leave
That's
it
what I'm
on?
thinking. We're just going to have to do the one to show you how it operates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's all the other ones. Go to the other side, that wheel's spinning. So what we can do though is we can show you how this one operates. It's the same thing. So let me just bring this out a little bit. So it's a little level. Just don't want to run into that lead. Well, this guy's trying to figure this out. I'll show you how this one goes down. I'm going to come around back. Most of the action behind me. All right, so yeah. Right now, this is up on dollies. Dollies, as you can see under now, they spin 360, so you should be able to spin this in a circle. Right now, again, if we have enough horses behind it. But what this comes, we were provided with one cordless drill, DeWalt, and we'll turn that over to most likely the athletic department, and they'll have it. But what it is, it's a 5/8 inch standard nut driver. You know, deep set to be used. Any regular cordless drill will work. So basically, you put it in here. Oop, I got the wrong way. That's too tight. What they suggested is halfway through you switch just so you don't have the whole thing going one way. Takes longer than you think to get all the way down.
Will that thing stop, Jerry? Will
Yeah, it torques up on you. It'll tighten up. You can feel it.
Jerry,
Yes, sir.
the stands didn't move.
No, they're not going to. That just gets it down off the dolly.
Send it back. We want automatic ones that you don't have to
That's
pull
the next.
anything.
That's the only the big one. This was horsepower. So on either side, you'll see these little things. They're like seat belts.
Yeah.
Come on, can you get in here? That tightens it.
the real skill mechanic?
Hey,
Yeah, right.
how does that go?
All right, you got it. Figure it. You got to hold the key in the back. All right. So what that does is manually holds it to safety. Safety thing, so it doesn't plop out on you while you're bringing the thing up and down off the dolly. So now to pull them out, you have these two metal. Now we got to go out front here. Okay. Basically that is a step that goes down for the aisle there. There's 2 little slots it goes in. Now, as I said before, this is the right-hand side, so all the right-hand railings are already here. I'll leave them on. This end would tie into the far end of this automatic. So, if and when you go about connecting the portables with the stationary one, you have to make sure, hey, you got the right one on the right side. They're not interchangeable. And you're going to have to take the railings off from the permanent one in order to connect these two. And then you have other railings that go on the far end because you're creating a new end condition. Those far ones are in the back. They're located right there. They just slide in like you can see these railings. They just go boom, boom, boom. So that's really how that works. If you notice in the permanent ones here, can you hold that? Thanks. Yes. See, now, if you can see, you notice here, 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 and here, and here. You have different connections than the ones up higher. That's how you know the ones that come off. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 all have to come off before you connect these 2 units together. So basically what you do is you manhandle the units in. Once this is out, you sort of line it up as it's stacked to where it goes and pull it out manually. And you got to get it as close as you can in order to connect these 2 things so you don't have a big gap. Now, if you didn't want to go to that extreme or you want to you could also just leave the railings on, put it as close as you can, and it will function like that as well. We talked about that in the other walkthrough with Tim. Justin, you were here to talk about that. So it's really a matter of how you guys want to use it. You got the options of connecting it and making one contiguous stand if you're having a big basketball game or something. But if you want, you're having some other type of event and you want stands in a different orientation, you can use these and roll them around anywhere on the floor you want to use. So, like I said, I would recommend 3 guys if you're planning your, dismantling and putting together. I think it's a 3-man operation, just in terms of moving things around safely and effectively for the temporary ones. This you can do on your own. As you can see, we have it out now. This is the permanent one. This is totally automatic. This is the controller. There's 2 of these controllers that will be turned over. And honestly, guys, can we get this stuff off here? One thing you want to make sure when you're putting these things back, these front rows are manual. You have to take these out. There's a little yellow tab here. Put your hand out there. That's your first row.
And to release it, you take the other tab.
Reverse. What you want to make sure is, watch your hand there. You need to make sure this is really securely in before you roll it back, or it's not going to sit right. So, and you'll be able to tell that. Let's see if I did it right. All right, I think we're all set here. Again, we have other platforms that. See, this is staying. That's wrong. So, I'm going to make sure this is and the latch is engaged. Otherwise, you're going to have problems when you go all the way back.
Plugging on that.
No, just this one. Right behind it, in the back. 120, it's right there.
It's not just literally
Down the wall. Oh yeah, and then these are just clips. They just come out.
All right, thank you.
So it's very easy to get to. One other thing is, once you started bringing it back, you can't bring it out until you bring it all the way back. So, like now I can't bring it forward. It's got to go all the way back, so that's how it operates.
these handrails, do they have to be sideways or can they be...
You can leave them like that, but if you leave them like that, somebody's going to get killed, you'll see. They just stick out into the walkway. One sec.
Right. I mean, can you fold it up while they're sticking?
Yeah. But there you're just going to have a series of this going up like that instead. It's a pretty good, if you great if you're playing, you know, for safety, it's better to have them on the side. But yes, you're not going to break the machine or anything if they're still in the vertical position when you pull them up.
Does it come out from the top the way it goes in, or does it come out from the bottom?
In and out from the bottom.
In and out from the bottom, yes.
The first row.
In and out, because it's going.
The first row always comes out first,
When it comes out.
and the first row goes in first. Now, if you're pressing your button to go in or out, the bleacher's not moving. The good thing to check first is the motor underneath the skirt board.
They get the. There you go.
Pop it open. There's a motor underneath in every section. There's a white switch. Right now the switch is in the on position. You want to make sure it's still in the on position. If it isn't, hit the switch back and see if it works again. If it doesn't work, then we'll have to send a technician out to examine it further. Or you might have your electrician check out the electrician.
Yeah.
Is there a place that controller will be housed?
The para is going to get one of, there's two, and we're going to turn them on. I don't know who else is going to get one, but I'm sure the para is going to get it. Most likely both of them will be turned over to para.
Thank you very much.
There's also a cordless drill that goes with, and some nut drivers that go with the portables. They'll also be turned over to para. So this is just,
Can I take you out?
Who's going to actually
Again,
do
this
this
is
part?
just for the people who are going to be doing it on a regular
Not the
basis.
coaches.
Keep your eye on them. Make sure they go in and out right.
Are you going to take the best of this control?
From the card, really very easy.
I'll leave that in the drill because it needs to be plugged in to be charged.
I'm just wondering if the coaches,
And there's no batteries or anything for this either, so
people
you
behind.
don't really have any.
part of the procedure
Yeah,
is jumping behind.
I already have this demonstration, but when you have it all the way out,
Yes,
don't you have wheelchair accessibility?
yes, you do, and that's you can pull that bottom row in or out. If you leave it in, that's a area for a wheelchair accessible spot. That's what you get that mobile. Like if you were to pull these all out again and leave this one section, then that's your mobile. It's where your handicap parking would be for a wheelchair on the floor.
So the way it unfolds, Jerry, it's all out or all in. You
All out.
can't pull half
No,
and
you
see
can't go
half.
half. It's all in. You're all out or all in.
Now, if a team's practicing in here and you want to have some team seating,
Yeah, you could do just pull the lower
you just
manual
pull this
one.
out.
Yes, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
We don't advertise that fact, but it's good to know.
yeah.
And you have